What's poppin', what's poppin'? It's your girl, LG Penny.
Miss your boy, E2 Smooth.
With the Day Late Show. And it is season 4, episode 3.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
Y'all been seeing, we've been coming with a whole lot of content lately. Whole bunch of hot stuff with the hottest podcast on the airwaves.
You know what I'm saying?
So, today we got some in store for you guys with a special little guest of ours again.
You know what I'm saying? You never know who's gonna stop by. You never know who is just in the neighborhood and want to stop in and just have a quick conversation with us. So check this out, man. Without further ado, DLS family, let's give a warm welcome to a successful coin himself, the future entrepreneur and the data's leader himself is in the building, man. Mr. Hardest the Hoodie himself. What's happening, man? Man, welcome to the family, man. How you doing? Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man, so listen, you know how we do it here on the show. Before we kick off every show, we always give a little quick debrief of how our ups and our downs for the week and what we can do to better them. So we're going to start off, man. If you don't mind, we'd like to kick it off with you. Is that cool with you? All right, bro. Let's do it. Okay. Hey, man, what do you do?
Engineer.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
International.
Okay.
I coach.
Yeah, okay. Man, so Penny, your highs and your lows for the week.
I want to say my highs and lows for the week. My highs being very productive, being able to get out there. I actually had my first big job presentation this week, y'all. And when I say I crushed that mud, went in there, went stupid, hit it right on the marker, boom, timed it perfect, everything. So that's a big up for me, a big high, I want to say my love for the week. I think I'm realizing that it's time to get real serious with what I'm trying to do. Everything around me, whether it's my corporate job, 9 to 5, and my side business. I just got to put forth the effort, work hard. Nothing's going to be given to you. So I feel like I'm just really tapped in, seeing that I really got to put my next foot forward to really just go big or go home, because, hey, can't let up, basically. So, yeah.
For sure, man. And again, congrats to you for doing your thing out there. I know you're going to succeed in everything that you touch. Thank you. You know what I mean?
Yes.
For me, I'm going to start with my lows. The lows for the week is just, I've been slacking a little bit, been a little lazy, a little inconsistent in just my everyday life. And I need to, straighten it out and get back focused and, get my head back on right to the things I need to be doing. As far as my highs for the week, I really can't complain, man. Like, everything is looking on the up and up. I'm touching the goals that I have set for myself. There's been a few nicks and bumps, you know what I'm saying? But I'm surviving, so I can't really complain too much about that. So just as everyone else here said, just striving to try to be better than we was the day before, man. So with that being said, let's get into the show, man. So, as we see tonight, so on today's show, we're gonna talk about how do you tell the difference between being cocky and being confident? What do you guys think? How do you tell the difference, Miss Penny?
Well, I guess I'll pop it off. Personally, I feel like everybody has their own definition of every word in a dictionary, goddamn. Facts. My meaning of love might not be the same meaning of love to you. My meaning of dislike might not be the same meaning of dislike to you, So I feel like being cocky to me is somebody who maybe I want to say tries too hard to, I don't know. Because I feel like sometimes maybe you may perceive somebody as being cocky, but maybe it's really just not being cocky. Maybe we've just put that title on somebody to be cocky. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's like, instead of people really being cocky, is it really them being cocky, or is it not an insecurity in you, but it could be like something in you that makes you just, it makes you feel the type of way for a reason type shit. And not in a bad way. It could be a good way type shit,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's
That makes sense.
For me, I think, the difference between being cocky and confident just depends on the scenario,
Yeah.
situation. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
And I think the tone, how you say things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It depends on what you got going. You know what I'm saying? If you're in the middle of a game,
Yeah.
it's time to be cocky, confident.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true. That's
yeah.
You know
true.
what I'm saying? But if you're looking to inspire somebody,
Then you gotta
change the tone. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
take it to the next level.
For
yeah,
sure.
yeah,
Mix a little bit of humble in it.
yeah, yeah.
Yes,
That's what
cocky.
you get
Yes,
the
cocky
cocky-
people feel
yeah.
like they can't be told nothing.
When I first thought about the topic, I mean, I felt that way. I did feel the same way, and then I just started thinking a little deeper about it. When it comes to you being cocky, I feel like there is a thin line between being cocky and being confident. If you're confident, then you already know preparation is key. So that means you properly prepared yourself for what you know or whatever it is that you're setting out to do, right? Now, what some people might find it cocky is when you know that you have succeeded in doing that preparation and working and building yourself to achieve them goals that you attain for yourself. So that's why I say there is a thin line, but you got to understand, like you guys said, it's all about how you perceive things, your perception of what that person is. It could be an insecurity.
I was just about to say that because I feel like it depends on your self-esteem as well. Because
Yeah.
some people,
that
some
is true.
people naturally have that extra go energy where it's just
Yeah.
like, okay, yeah, I got to go get in for the wake up today, go kill it. And then versus somebody else who wants to have that potential, they want to be like that, but
Yeah.
it's just something in them holding them back, So I feel like some people have to just realize that maybe it's them, something within them that may make them, feel some type of way.
Yeah.
And why is that? And it's okay to dig deep and think about that because it doesn't have to be a bad thing. It could be, okay, maybe I'm inspired. It doesn't
Yeah.
have to be somebody
Yeah.
being, just cocky or whatever, or trying to rub it in your face. I feel like I kind of learned that, especially being in entrepreneurship in Dallas, Texas. Y'all know it's a small city. So it's like everybody trying to, it's like a little pool. Everybody trying to get their piece of little fish. It's not that many, so everybody trying to grab. But sometimes it can become, what can I say? What's the proper word? Kind of scary, I guess, not intimidating, a bit intimidating, to feel like, dang, am I really doing the right thing? There's so many people out here trying to do this nowadays, but at the same time, you have to sit back and think, there's a million different burger companies. We got Wendy's, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, it's Burger King mindset, exactly. Then I feel like not everybody's end goal is the same, just because we have the same company or starting off the same does not mean my end result is what you maybe want to do, or, exactly. So I feel like it really just depends on you, your self-confidence, cocky, basically just being too high-headed, acting like when people do try to come to you and talk to you about something, then it's kind of like, okay, whatever, no, I can say that's being cocky because you can't be, I don't think someone's cocky if they showing me that they feel highly of themselves, especially if they know their standards, their worth, So I feel like how can someone be titled as cocky?
Sometimes people confuse cocky with, focus.
Exactly.
You cocky, but you just might
Just
be focused.
focus.
People be locked in, and that's just their mentality.
And so
It's different.
that goes
Exactly.
what we talk about all the time. It's like sometimes you just have to understand, like, if you don't really just understand that person and the things that they have attained or set for themselves, then it can come off as them trying to be cocky, but in real life scenarios they really humbled themselves, but they very confident in what they trying to do. You see what I'm saying? But that's just a part of the change when you're trying to separate yourself from where you are to where you want to be. You know what I'm saying?
I agree, because then sometimes I feel like certain people work ethic just not the same. Not meaning that they didn't. Some people have certain role models that might have motivated them, or some people use that to motivate them. Everybody have their own motives, so it's really up to those individuals, honestly. You hear me? Yep. You got to think highly. Nobody else is going to believe in you. And actually, that's something they told me at my presentation feedback today. They were actually like, it's the fact that you were speaking so confidently, like you were so excited. Like we could tell that you knew what you were talking about. You weren't even looking at the screens. You were just running in mud. And I did that for 10 minutes?
Yeah, your preparation. That's
literally.
How you prepare for it.
So I feel like just being prepared, and just because somebody else is doing something that you want to do, don't use that as a threat to make them feel, less of yourself. If anything, let that motivate you. It's okay to see somebody else succeed just as much as you.
That's fact.
You
hear me? Survival of the fittest.
Especially when you're doing business.
And that's what I was going to say. It's really survival of the fittest. But also, I feel like I realized in this world, some people were raised off love, some people were raised off survival.
Facts.
And I feel like that would kind of divides the two and shows you, you know, especially when stuff start getting hard. Exactly. And then you'll see the people who sit back kind of envious or low key trying to, you know, feed off of the people who realize trying to raise our survival. I got to get it every day. I just got to get it. And to other people that might just make them feel some type of way. Oh, she always trying to, or he trying to be greedy. He just want his plate, so he go eat it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
on me.
The word cocky comes from when you have success and you don't. It's like people that's looking at you having success.
Yeah.
You steady put it in there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Flaunting
it.
You gotta slow down. That's why I say
be humble.
It's that.
You know what I mean?
It's that thin line, bro.
Right.
Some people need
that guidance.
That extra push.
It's that,
the extra
most definitely.
or confirmation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You so busy head high.
And you worried about everything else left that you forget.
Exactly. Most definitely.
Forget what inspired
On me, and that's why I say all the time, like when it comes down to it, it's either you gonna be a leader, and you gotta understand with being a leader that it's gonna come with a lot of backlash. It's gonna come with a lot of negativity. It's gonna come with a lot of changing and growth in it. But the thing of it is I tell people all the time, you can lead so much, but you have to be able to show. And you have to be that one when things go left that you got to be able to steer it back right. And they know that. You see what I'm saying? So like you say, if that confidence, let them, if they feel intimidated, that's nothing that you done done.
That's not your fault, right?
That's the growth that you done put in yourself. You see what I'm saying?
And then I also, not to cut you off, I feel like God really feeds on his people. You know, if you walk in faith and you know you pray every night and do what you got to do to put in that work as well, you're going to walk different. You're going to hold your head different. You're going to walk with that confidence. When you walk in a room, your presence is going to be felt. You know? And some people don't have that. Some people just don't, you know? So
it's like if a doctor walk in the room for the operator on you,
you want him to be for sure. You know what I'm saying? You want him to be confident.
It's like him to be cocky because you know what he doing.
But like they say, it's always a certain time and a place for that. You know what I mean? But just understand, if you do show that, don't feel, you know what I'm saying? Don't feel it, you know, bad. Don't feel like you misplaced or you doing something wrong. Just understand that comes with the growth and what you're trying to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, Penny, but let's get into the second topic. I can't really see. Can you read that off for me?
Yeah, so for the second topic, it says we have a monster. So slay the monster. Every day we face some, you know, different demons, whether it's something in the work world, something personal, you know, mentally, physically. We need to try to figure out different steps to make sure we kind of stay level-headed, keep ourselves mentally healthy, because if anything, our mental health is important, you know?
Yeah. I feel like, and that should be the number one thing first, like, even, especially with all of us, and we do, you know, basically sales and engineering and things like that, those are mental, I call them games. They like mental games because you can be up one day and then the next day you down, but you got to keep that same mindset as I'm hungry. Like she say, I'm here to eat. I didn't grow up with everything that was handed to me. I had to go and take it in a certain way. So it's that mindset of every day, it's that hunger that I got to come in and I got to eat. You know what I mean? So like you say, that first it's mental health, but slay the monster to me, what it means is just basically fighting yourself, me versus me, you versus you, basically saying that whatever you done set in front of you that you feel like you can't remove, take that upon yourself and remove those things and move forward. You know what I'm saying? Build on it, grow on it. So that's what it means to me. What you think?
For me, bro, I say first thing first. Somebody learned not too long ago. It was always with me, but you know, we always overlook it. It was probably, I say spiritually, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? You got to stand on something. Believe whatever you believe in, bro. You know what I'm saying? Once you out there alone, days get, you know what I'm saying? Days turn to nights. Nobody around you, bro. I don't care how strong you is, how much money you got. You gotta talk to God. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna that keep you going. And if you don't believe in God, then you need to talk to who you need to talk to. You know what I'm saying? It's about believing somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Something.
I think that's just what it is, bro. Standing, whatever book you read or whoever keep you going. Stay in contact. For me, you know, God, family. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we forget about family. Sometimes about the gang, the partners, but end of the day, about that family. You know
bloodline.
You know what I'm saying? You know where we come from, man.
Yeah.
We did first, so
Yeah.
I think when
You're
I
right.
that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people forget why you doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You start getting
why?
money, you start getting attention.
Yeah.
You want to do the gang, you want the females,
What's your initial start? What's your initial motivation? Your mama.
Yeah, mama. You know what I'm saying?
You was doing it from the beginning, bro. So I say family first and religion.
And your religion, yeah. Yeah. Got anything you want to add on it?
No.
That's it.